and all the lights, and like Jerrod and I, we were so young, and we were just like making out in the back seat. And you know goddamn well I've been with Mexicans before, okay, girl. I'm talking about the best I ever had in my life, a Mexican man. What the fuck is wrong with me? Why did I go to the black men? I mean, don't get me fucked that they know what they're doing. So, some of them, but bitch, that Mexican used to put it down. He taught me the ropes. Okay. Well, he was good. Anyway, oh yeah, girl. That was my first love. That dude. I had with one other guy before, like the first guy, but he was black and he was whack. His thing was this small. Thank God though, because you know, but literally this small, and he was black. Okay, and ew, he was so ugly. Okay, but like I felt safe with him. Like he really fucking liked me. So I was like, okay, like I want to lose my V. So like I don't want to give it to any of these fucking assholes at school. Those guys were such dicks. Oh my God, they were so mean, and like the way they dogged the girls out. Like I was like, fuck that shit. So he had already graduated. I was in senior year, and like he had already graduated the year before. So I forgot how we met. How did we meet? Because he went to Pasadena High School. Oh, we met at a football game. Yeah, we used to go to the football games because Joey's boyfriend, Jordan he was from Pasadena, so we used to go to all the football games and shit. He wasn't ugly. He was actually cute back in his day. He got ugly and fat, but he was cute when he was young because he was like slim. His name was Prentice. That was the guy. That was the first guy I ever did it with. And he used to buy me a bunch of shit. He used to spoil the fuck out of me. So I was like, fuck it. I want to lose it. So let's just do it. And it was so whack. It was so whack, y'all. He used to like go down on me, and I fucking hated it. It was like, what are you doing? I hated sex. I hated doing it. Like every single time we had to do it, I hated it. But I just did it. Like we didn't do it a lot. We just did it like the one time. We always did like maybe 4 or 5 times or something. We were actually in a relationship. And it was so cute. We went to Halloween Horror Nights, and then I was like, okay, I'm like Halloween Horror Nights. And then I gave it to him that night. And then let me see. And then I was done with him. Like I broke up with him. I was like, enough is enough. I didn't like sex. I didn't like doing it. It was just, he was boring. And I feel bad because he was really sweet. He was really, really sweet. I always like, even though he wasn't like the finest dude, like I always turned down like the nice guys. Anyway, oh wait, enter Paul. Then I met that nigga, and that was the Mexican. And he was so hood. He was so fucking LA, bro. And he had all his shit together. He was like 4 or 5 years older than me. I was like 19 when I met him, I think. Or was I 18? I don't know. No, he was 22. I remember he was 22. So he was 4 years older than me, I think. So I was 18 when I met him. Girl, I don't know. But girl, he knew what the fuck he was doing. He knew what the fuck he was doing, honey. Okay. And I was with him for like 2, 3 years. And I loved him. I loved the fuck out of him. He's really like the OG love of my life. Like that nigga right there. I loved the fuck out of him. And he loved the fuck out of me, bitch. That nigga would cry for me. Like that nigga would cry. And then I would lick his tears away, and then we'd fuck all night. It was so fun. He would take me everywhere. Like literally, he had that money, honey. But anyway, that's over with. But shout out to him because he made me the freak that I am today. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. No, he was just like, I don't understand why I ever, like, I don't know. I just kept thinking like I have to be with a black guy. I had to be with a black guy when I was with him. And I don't know why I fucking felt like that. I broke that man's heart. I always tell you guys that. I broke his heart so many times because all he wanted to do was be with me. And like I remember I would get mad at him and I would tell him what to go buy me and he would go buy it for me and then I would forgive him. He would show up to my house with all this shit. And I'd be like, okay, we get back together. He used to go to my mom's job and bring her flowers. Like, that's the type of nigga he was. Like, he was so sweet. Like, he was so fucking sweet. I remember her for her birthday. I wasn't talking to him because this is one of the times we broke up. Like, this is towards the end of our relationship. And I remember my mom came home one night and she was like, I saw Paul. He came to my job and he brought me flowers. I was like, oh my God, that's the type of shit he would do. And I didn't even care. Like, I didn't even, like, care. Like, niggas are not made like that no more. Like, I'm not gonna lie. He did put hands on me. He put hands on me a couple times, but that's because, and I'm not making an excuse. I'm not. But I get it now because I've been through it. I've been on the other side. You know, like I've been the one being cheated on and you won't fucking stop cheating on me, hurting my feelings. Like you're breaking my fucking heart, bitch. Like I get it. And he wouldn't like beat me down. He would just like, he would rough me up. Okay, bitch. But I get why he did it because I was fucking with him. Like I would always fuck with him. Yeah, I guess I do fuck up niggas. I mean, not anymore, but like, I broke his little heart. Oh well, too bad, so sad. Fuck him. Because then he broke mine. I've never heard a Mexican named Paul. Well, that was his name. He was that nigga for real. He was that nigga for real. Okay. I have his name tattooed right here. You just can't see it. Can y'all see that? That's a cover up. That's his name. His name was Paul Shea. Like his middle name was, well, Che. You know, after Che? Yeah, his name was Paul Che. That was my nigga for real. Anyway, that's over with. 3 guys tattooed on you. Paul, Jerrod, Hobo. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I'm making up stories for entertainment. Not at all. I had a really fun, crazy, wild life. One night we were just like, we used to just, him and I, like, we're from LA, literally. Like, LA was our fucking playground. Like, we had so much. And, like, that's why initially when I came to Texas, I left LA because everywhere reminded me of him. Because we fucked all over that city. We went all over that city. That nigga had money. He worked for the city, like, since he was, like, 19. So he had money, bitch. He had the nicest cars. He had his own place. He had, well, honestly, when I met him, he was 22 and he was living with his mama. So he was just stacking his bread. You know how Mexicans are, girl. They be living with each other. And it wasn't a big deal. But when I met him, I was like, I want you to get your own place because I want to live with you. And he's like, okay. So he got his own place and I lived with him. And, you know, he used to spend that money on me, honey. And then he used to get income tax because, you know, this is before, like, I knew anything about anything. I was, like, a kid. So I was, like, he used to, like, claim his homies' kids. And I remember one year he got, like, a big-ass income tax check. And he was like, let's go to Vegas and get married. And I was, like, 19, bitch. And I was like, okay. So we went. Oh, my God. It was a mess. We argued and fucked and drank and argued and fucked and drank. Like, we had so much fun. Like, now that I look back on it, it was so much fucking fun. But it was crazy. It was crazy. Why did you mess with him then if he was that good? You could have been... Oh, I know. I could have been very well off. That man, ooh, I'm telling you, he worshipped the ground I walked on. Like, literally, if there was a fucking puddle, bitch, he would lay his jacket down just so I wouldn't get wet. Like, he adored me, okay? Fucking adored me. So, Why did I fuck it up? Because I sabotaged it. Like, I didn't see how much he loved me until it was done, until it was over, you know? And I still fucked with him a couple more times after. Like, he would call me. But, like, just like the last guy did, just like my first baby daddy did, he got with a bitch right after we broke up. Like, literally. But here's the thing. I kept fucking up. Like, I kept fucking around on him. And then towards the end of our relationship, this bitch came in the picture. And I was like, I didn't pay her no mind. First of all, she looked funny as fuck. Bitch, okay. But I don't remember our last fight. Like, I kept leaving him. I kept getting all my shit and leaving that apartment. Like, I didn't want to fucking be with him. Like, he kept trying. I swear, I would leave his apartment. And I'm trying to think, like, oh, because I had my Honda. Because I was like, bitch, how the fuck was I leaving all this time? Because I had my Honda. Yeah. So I would pack up my shit, leave, and then come back, pack up my shit, leave, come back. And I kept leaving him. And I just remember, I don't know, it was like towards the end. Oh, yeah, we both went and got with other people. No, I did it first. I got with Glenn. And I posted it on my social media. But I remember that bitch because he brought that, he was an artist, like he was a rapper, but really he wasn't a rapper, he made beats. So,
Sorry, I just had to cut in. So the man went from being a city worker to a rapper producer. Like, my goodness. This girl just be lying to lie. Like, literally lying for no reason. And it be unprovoked, too. That's the part that get me. Like, ma'am, you can have a conversation without embellishing stuff. Just talk. Tell your real life. Why are you on here lying?
he wasn't really a rapper. He would make songs, and he would make songs for me. Oh my God, I wish I had the song, bro. He made this one song for me. It was so fucking cute. And I searched everywhere to find it. It was like back in the day we used to have CDs, bitch. I don't fucking know where it is. I don't know. I wish I could find it. It was the sweetest fucking song ever. He was a Virgo, and his birthday is in September. And anyway, we broke up. I can't believe I'm talking about Paul. Like, it would be so easy for Paul to find me on social media. It's crazy. Anyway, I hope he never fucking finds me. I got with Glenn. That was the thing. I got with Glenn. And he saw that. And then he got with the next bitch. And he had a kid with her. He had a kid with that bitch. And him and I kept trying to have kids. We kept trying to have a baby. And I never got pregnant, bro. I never got pregnant. So it just wasn't meant to be, I guess. I wish I got pregnant, though. Because I probably would have calmed the fuck down. And then just settled down and been with him. I don't know. I don't know why I never got pregnant. Princess Glenn. Glenn was fine as fuck, too. I never fucked with ugly dudes ever in my well, except for Princess, my first guy. He was not that cute. But, like, whatever. Like, Glenn was very good looking back in his day. Now, I don't know what's going on there. But, back when I got Glenn, honey, he was buff. He was fine. He was mixed. He was, girl. His name was, Prentice. The first guy was, I know, everyone used to say Princess. No. Why would his parents name him Prentice? Prentice? Everyone did say Princess. Excuse me. I don't understand that name, Prentice. Spell it? Fuck off. Anyway, I got with stupid ass Glenn. And Glenn was a hot fucking mess. And then I left LA. Because I couldn't be in LA anymore. Every fucking thing reminded me of Paul. Everything. Especially fucking downtown. And I lived right next to downtown LA. I couldn't go downtown. I couldn't go downtown for shit. Everything reminded me of the nigga. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to Texas. Like, I don't wanna fucking be here anymore. So really, y'all, that's why I left Texas. I mean, that's why I left LA. Because I was like, fuck this shit. I can't be here anymore. After I had broken up with the man, I was like, fuck. Like, I fucked up bad. I remember, like, the first couple years, once the first baby daddy cheated on me, I was like, fuck this nigga. Like, this, like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I was like feeling that way again, you know? Like, I was like, fuck, bro. Like, I fucked up a good thing and I'm with this nigga who doesn't even give a fuck about me. So then I started missing Paul again. And I don't know. I used to throw Paul in Jerrod's face a lot. Because I was like, nigga, you don't even fuck with me for real. And I missed him. So, yeah. But this was after he cheated on me. I was like, fuck this shit. But I don't know, bitch. I should have just stayed in LA. I should have had Robin in LA and just stayed in LA and then came to Florida. That's what I should have done. Should have never got back with this nigga. But anyway, it is what it is. Life is life. Life be lifing. Did you move to Texas by yourself? I did. Well, my homegirl lived here. Her name is Adriana, and she used to live in LA. We kind of grew up together, and she moved to Texas. And I was like, bitch, I'm finna come out there with you. And she was like, come on, bitch. And it was so fucking fun. It was so fun when I first moved here. I transferred my job because I used to work at AutoZone in LA. So I transferred my AutoZone job to Texas. It was like so fucking easy. And yeah, it was on like Donkey Kong. And that bitch worked in the center of South Dallas. And that's where that dusty, dirty, funky ass nigga walked in my job and wouldn't leave me alone. And I had I get mad at myself because I was so bad. I was so bomb. I was so fucking cute. Like, bitch, are you kidding me? Like, when I came to Dallas, like, everybody acted like I was like a fucking piece of gold. Like, everywhere I went, I was like, and I was tripped out because, I mean, it's kind of always been like that my whole life. But, like, Dallas was like, bitch, y'all ain't never seen a bitch that looked like me. I can't believe you left LA for Texas. I can. LA was fucking dry, girl. It just wasn't my, I mean, I loved LA, but like I said, everything reminded me of my ex. Like, literally. We were everywhere. That man took me everywhere. We fucked at the fucking, oh my God, we used to just go everywhere. That's why I'm like, I can't believe I never got pregnant with his baby, bro. Like, and he knew like all the cuts. Like, he would take me on top of buildings. We would go, and I'm talking about on top of buildings in the middle of downtown LA. Like, it was so pretty. Like, he was so romantic. He was so romantic. Y'all would have loved Paul. He was so fucking romantic, bro. It was like the movies. Like, the nigga just did too much. He's the type that would light candles everywhere and put balloons. Like, I would walk in the room and like everything would be set up. Like, that type of nigga. Liv, you're the problem. Yeah, I could see that. With him, I was the problem. Definitely. With Jerrod, I was not the problem. I was a good woman to him because I learned from the first one. And then Jerrod fucked me up, bro. Like, he fucking played with me and he drove me insane. Like, I was like the first guy in the first relationship. I drove that nigga insane. Like, he was just like, and I saw it. Like, it was like a mirror. It was like me looking in the mirror. Like, I was like, why do you keep cheating on me, bro? Like, you're fucking breaking, like, do you see you're breaking my heart? Like, can you see that? And he didn't give a fuck. Jordan never gave a fuck. Until he started to give a fuck. And then at that point, I didn't give a fuck. So I was like, fuck it, bro. Like, it was bad. But anyway, but yeah, guys, yeah. What did I buildings? Yeah, buildings. What about it? Where is Paul now? In LA somewhere. I'm sure. I mean, I don't know. I honestly, I don't fucking know. I wrote that nigga so many times, bitch. He fucking blocks me. Time after time. That nigga blocked me like 5 times. I was a stalker for real. I was a stalker for that nigga. And I don't care to admit it. Like, I don't care. I wanted to just see like his fucking vibe, bro. Like his vibe was on. Y'all should find him for me. Find him. And I think he only has one kid. That's what's crazy too. He only has one kid. My fucking ass over here with 5 kids. I just want to kick it with him again. I just want to see him. His vibe was unmatched. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I want an LA dude. Like, LA guys are different. All these Texas niggas are fucking weird. New York niggas are fucking weird. Florida niggas are fucking weird. Like, LA dudes are different. Like, they're real. Like, they're real. I mean, I don't know how they are anymore, honestly. The world is so different now, but he was so real. He was authentic. He was real. He was genuine. He was just a real person. Even like all his feelings, all his emotions, like that nigga would cry in front of me. He would cry all the time. And I used to fucking, y'all, when he would cry, I would call him a crybaby. I would say, shut the fuck up. Like, you're crying. Like, that's embarrassing. Like, stop fucking crying. Like, I would hurt his fucking feelings, bitch. And he would be like, no, he would just be like wiping his face and like crying for real. And I'd be like, shut the fuck up. Like, stop fucking crying. Like, what's wrong with you? That shit seriously haunts me to this day. Like, I remember that shit. Like, I thought that was wrong for him to cry. That wasn't wrong. That was beautiful. I wish I could find a nigga that would fucking cry now. These niggas are so, they're so void of emotion. They're so dried up, prune ass. Ugh. They don't know how to feel their feelings. You were young. This sounds made up. No, none of it's made up. And at the same time, I had all my homies in LA. I'm telling you, if I vlogged, I always say this to y'all. If I used to vlog back in the fucking day, in my younger days, like my early 20s, bitch, I would have been fucking viral. Are you kidding me? We used to go places, and let me bring up Jordan again. Man, Jordan would be right there. Like, it was so much fun, dude. We did so much fun shit back in the day. So much. Like, we took adventures for real. Like, we drive out to everywhere. And my friend Adriana, she was there, like... And this is when Jordan wasn't on the drugs. He was just smoking, you know, the green. And it was just it was so much fucking fun. It was so fun. Like, we used to just, it was so fun. It was so fucking, we used to go to house parties and, it was so fucking fun, bro. Driving out to Carson and Pomona, the fucking beach, bitch. We just end up at the beach at night. Like, that shit was so much fucking fun. It was so fun. And then Paul would meet us up, bitch. He would always follow me everywhere I go with my homies. Like, he would just, like, show up. Like, anywhere. Like, that nigga was like Batman. Like, anything I wanted him to do, like, he would just come save the day. No matter where I was. I remember one year we broke up. It was New Year's Eve. Oh, I wish I could go back to this day. And I wasn't talking to him. He wasn't talking to me. So, Adriana, her name was Drea. Drea... Catherine, Jordan, me, my other sister, y'all don't know her. We all went to like a house party, and Paul was in Vegas. And we weren't talking, but I missed him so much, and I don't remember what the fuck the fight was about. It was so stupid. We would fight about everything. But like, I just missed him so much. I was like, come back. He's like, come back right now? I said, yes. That nigga, zoom, bitch. He was knocking on the motherfucking door at the party at like 3 a.m. 2 a.m. He drove me home. We went back to his house. Like, anything I wanted that nigga to do, he would do. And he had money to do it, bitch. So, yeah. Are you and her still friends to this day? Nope, we fell out over a nigga. Not over a nigga like, I wanted her nigga. No. So stupid. This is when I first met Jerrod. We were like best friend. That was my bitch. Like, first, before she was my friend, she was Raquel's friend. That was Raquel's friend first. And they fell out. And like, not like they fell out in a bad way. They just stopped like being close. And when that happened, Drea lived with us. She used to live with us. And like at my mom's house. And we just got really close. Remember Laguna Beach? Like I think my sister got in a relationship around that time. Drea was like the same age as Paul. Like she was probably like 3 or 4 years older than me. But she was younger than Raquel because Raquel's 6 years older than me. So, it was so weird how we just became besties. Like Raquel and her were like besties, but then I think Raquel got in a relationship, but Drea still lived with us. So like Drea started sleeping in my room, and and she started sleeping in my room, and then we started watching Laguna Beach. Y'all remember Laguna Beach? So we just like started bonding over that show, and then we just became best friends. And then that was the thing with Drea. Like Drea had like a troubled household. Like she didn't ever wanted to be home. So she left home really early. And then she was, like I said, she was Raquel's friend. So my mom let her come live with us. And then after she moved out of our house, when we were best friends at that point, I was like, bitch, you can move in with Jordan. Jordan is my homie from school. Jordan was older than me. Jordan was like 2 years older than me. So, and Jordan graduated before me. So like we all kicked it at that point, and Jordan had a big ass house in Pasadena. So I was like, bitch, go ask if you can rent a room over there or live with him or whatever. So that's what she did. And bitch, I'm telling you, there was no better time than when she lived over there. Cause that's where we would go kick it. We would go. It was so much fun at that house. And, yeah, it was just on and popping, like. But no. Okay, so what had happened was she moved from Jordan's house, and I believe she moved to Texas. Her brother lived in Texas, and she came to live out here. So I came to visit, and this is when Glenn and I were together. So after Paul, I came to visit during the time with Glenn, and I stayed a week. And I was like, this shit is fucking lit. Like, I liked it out here. So I'm like, I wonder if I could, and she's like, move here, move here. And she was like in and out of a relationship with her man, but like they were like breaking up. So she was like, move here, bitch. So I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna move here. So I moved here. And what had happened was I was living with her. She rented a room in a house with these guys. It was 2 brothers, and their parents owned the house. It was Mexican guys. Girl, that motherfucking house was fun as fuck. And let me tell you something. This nigga, his name was Esteban, bitch. This nigga was all over me, and he had a bitch that was pregnant. And I'm like, bro, like, he was fine. And they had that money too. But I was like, bro, like, no, this is not gonna happen. But anyway, like, there was a quiet brother, but they were like the same. I think Esteban was older. Esteban, if I was like, I don't remember the other brother's name. I don't remember. The quiet one, I don't remember his name, but he was hella cool too. They taught me how to play poker. Anyway, how old was I though? I think I was just 21. I think I just turned, yeah, because we were getting in the club. So I just turned 21. So if I was 21, Esteban was probably like 28. And the other brother was younger, so he was probably like 25. So we just started partying. Like, they were 2 bachelor brothers that lived in this house that their parents owned. Drea rented a room, and I rented the other room. So it was lit. It was hella fucking lit. Like, we would always go out all together. We would stay out all night, party. Like, it was a lot of fucking fun. And then I met that nigga. But before I met that nigga, she was kind of going back and forth with her ex, the nigga who dogged her out. I'm talking about Drea. And I remember one night we went to the club, and like after the club, like we always kicked it at the house. Like the boys would kick it. We would all kick it at the house, play cards, this, that, dance. Like we would play music and shit. It was fun. It was like the after party. And I was like, bitch, where are you going? And she's like, I'm about to go with my, my ex, da da da. And I'm like, bitch, no. What the fuck? Stay with me. Don't go. And she was like, no, bitch, I'm about to go. And I was like, oh, okay, bitch. Well, fine, go. And then that kind of like made it a certain type of way. But get this, though. Are y'all following along? Or am I just talking? I don't really give a fuck because literally I haven't talked about this shit in so long. So it's like interesting to remember all this shit. Who is Angie? I don't fucking know. Who the fuck is Angie? She said, Jen said I'm listening. Who the fuck is it? I even wish I was vlogging at this time. This time was so fucking lit. Like, it was so lit when I first came to Texas. That's when fucking 2 Chainz first came out. That's when, oh, it was so fun, bitch. It was so fun. It was so fucking fun. But, okay, wait. I don't want to get lost. Okay, listen. There was, okay. Let me back up. Let me drink some drink. When I came to Texas, it was fucking, everywhere was lit, bitch. I'm telling you, I had a fucking lit ass younger life, okay? When I first came, let me tell y'all something about Texas, okay, bitch? Okay, let me tell y'all. So when I worked in South Dallas, the store that I landed in, okay, that was my store. I remember everybody. It's like a cast in my head now. The manager was like this older black dude. Oh, I wish I remember his name. He was so fucking cool. The manager of the store, he was cool as fuck. And I'm talking about South Dallas in front of the Fair Park. Directly in front of the Fair Park. If you're from Dallas, you know. That's where I fucking worked, okay? In the middle of it all. So it was Drea, me, Robert. Ooh, Robert was my little thing, honey. He was so damn fine. Anyway, Robert was my little, but he had a girlfriend. But he really fucking likes me. But I'm like, bro, you have a girlfriend. We would be kissing all over that store. I'm like, dude, you have a girlfriend. Calm the fuck down. But anyway, and then there was another Robert, which is like a fat black dude, but he was hella fucking funny. He was like the comedian of the store. And he liked Drea. So like he was always trying to get a Drea. Anyway, but let me tell y'all, then I was in commercial. Hey, baby. I was in commercial sales at AutoZone. So what that means is I would drive for the commercial part of it. So I would literally come into the store, pick up parts, and drive them all around the city to, not all around the city, but pretty much, I mean, in that vicinity, I would drive to different shops and drop off the parts to the places. And my boss, like the manager of the whole store was that older black dude, and he was hella fucking cool. And I wish I remember his name because he was so cool. I remember his face, but I cannot remember his fucking name. But my manager of commercial was Jose. And Jose, honey, he was like my brother. He was like my brother. I loved Jose. Like, Jose reminded me of, he was like a Paul. Like, there was nothing, but he didn't like me like that, and I didn't like him like that. He was in love with Drea. Like, in love with Drea. Not you kissing him while he's in a, girl, we fucked and he was in a relationship. Robert and I, girl, we couldn't keep our hands off of each other. He was so fine. He was tall. He was Mexican. He was fine, bitch. Fine. But like, he would tell me like, we're on a break. I broke up with my girl. Like, I was young. I was like 21, bitch. Like, they didn't have no kids. Like, we were all fucking young. Like, yeah, that wasn't the best thing to do, but bitch, the fuck? I was young as fuck, literally. Can we see pictures? I'm gonna try to find some. But, where was I? But Jose loved Drea. And Jose was that nigga for real. Like, Jose had money because he was the manager. So he used to make really, but he was the manager of commercials, a different department in the store. So I worked under him. Why can't I remember anybody else working? Because we were drivers. But girl, let me tell you something. I had the connects. I had the hookups. Like, I was lit because I went to all the shops and like all the niggas were like in love with me. And I remember this one guy, like I had options and I picked the dustiest one. Like, what is wrong with me? I'm so mad at myself. Like, I always think about that shit. I pulled up to this one nigga's shop. He was a black dude. This nigga had nothing but gold, diamond, silver teeth in his fucking mouth. He had money, okay? And I picked Jerrod. The nigga driving a Mercedes. Like, he had money for real. And then this other nigga I fucked with, I remember he lived with his mama and his sister. He was like taking care of them. And I was like, I'm not fucking with you if you don't have a car. Like, what the fuck? He didn't have a car. He would use like his mama's car or something. I was 21, so maybe he was like 24, 25. And I'm like, I'm not fucking with you if you don't have a car. And he was like, I got money. I just don't have a car because of blah, blah. He paid his mama's bills. He da 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 da. I was like, I don't care. I'm not fucking with you if you don't have a car. And he was like, okay. Bitch, the next week, the nigga drove up in a caddy. He's like, look, babe, I got a car. Like, da da da. He was all proud of himself. And I'm like, good job. And I remember when I started fucking with Jerrod, he invited me to the Mavericks game. He was like, you and your homegirl come to the Mavericks game with me and my homeboy. And I was like, I'm in a relationship now. Like a stupid ass bitch. I'm so fucking stupid. I'm so stupid. Anyway, what's my point? Jose loved Drea. And Jose was literally like my brother. We were talking about how me and Drea fell out. So Drea and I would use the fuck out of Jose. Okay, because she knew how much, but she didn't like Jose. Okay, she didn't like him. Bitch, we would use him. But like, I wouldn't use him like that. Like, we would go to strip clubs. We would go to strip clubs like every weekend. Every other weekend. Jose would give us a stack, this fat of ones, and say, here, girls, go throw it on them. He would give us the money, bitch. And we were like, okay. Like, we would just go and we would just have fun. Like, we never had to pay for shit. Nothing. So we went, we had fun night after night, and he was always driving, and we would just have so much motherfucking fun. We literally had princess treatment. And like, he was so in love with her, though. He really wanted to be with her. And he would always tell me, like, Liv, like, you know, like, what's up? Like, I want to be with her. You know how I feel. And I would try to talk to her. I'd be like, bro, like, do you like him? Because she would, like, sometimes make out with him when she was hella drunk and there was no other niggas around. Like, she would, you know, but she wasn't, like, into him for real. And it's like, okay, cool. Like, I get that. Like, it's cool. Like, that's why sometimes we would, like, try to go out without Jose. Because she didn't like him like that. She wanted, like, a dude she wanted for real. So, anyway, fast forward. We're all kicking it. We're all really cool. And she wanted to get back with her ex, or her ex started coming around, but her ex did her so fucking dirty. It's one of those situations where your homegirl's ex do them so fucking dirty, and you're like, bitch, I watched you fucking go through so much with this dude. Don't go back to him. And she was like, no, I'm gonna go back to him. So whatever. And then that's around the same. So we still lived together, but she was kind of like fucking with her ex, but we were still kind of cool. But I was mad at her. So we kind of like, I don't know. And then I met Jerrod. Okay. And then I started fucking with him. And then I was like, and then one day he was like, move in with me. I just got my own place. And my stupid ass, I was like, okay. And I went and fucking moved in with his dusty ass, bro. I'm so irritated with myself. But, you know, it was cool because he knew Jose too. He knew Drea. We all used to kick it. I remember this one time. It was like one of our first couple dates. And it's so crazy to think like this. Jose was driving. Jose had like a brand new like Grand Marquis. And those cars are big and roomy. So like Jerrod and I were sitting in the back and Drea and Jose were in the front. And like, we were literally just driving through like downtown Dallas and all the lights. And like Jerrod and I, we were so young and we were just like making out in the back seat. And like, I think Drake was playing. Like, I don't fucking know, but I remember that shit, bro. Like, we were so young. We were both the same age too. So I think I met him when I was 21. Maybe when I was 22. I don't know. Yeah, I think we met at 22. Around there. But we were so fucking young and so fucking in love with each other. It's ridiculous. Or at least I was. I don't fucking know. I thought he was, but, you know, I don't fucking know, bitch. But anyway, Okay, so Dre and I. So we're all kicking it. We're still all cool. I move out. I move in with this nigga. She's still fucking with her ex, kinda, but still kind of, she's kind of fucking with Jose too. Cause I remember when I moved in with Jerrod, Jose came and saw me. Like, that's how cool we were. And everybody knew, like, Jose was just like my brother. And get this, this is why some of Gerard's family didn't like me and thought I was such a whore. Because one time they pulled up to my job, his cousin pulled up to my job, and she told him that I was hugging another dude. That was Jose, bitch. Jose was like my fucking brother. So I was hugging Jose when I left one day, and she saw me, and she told Jerrod, I'm over there fucking on these niggas, or some shit she said. I'm like, bitch, what? That's my fucking brother, bitch. Are you stupid? Anyway, Jerrod knew what it was, okay? Because that nigga used to come from Dallas, Balch Springs area to Lancaster, because that's where I moved in with him. And he used to come see me. And he would just come, we would just sit in the car and smoke. And he would tell me what he's going through. Like, Jose was literally like my brother, like the brother that I never had. Him and Jordan. God, I even forgot how close Jose and I were, bro. That's crazy. But he was super fucking in love with Drea. And I was like, he was still in love with this bitch. And I was like barely talking to the bitch. And I was like, Jose, just move on, bro. Like, she doesn't want you. Move on. Like, live your life. But he was so stuck on her. And like, her and I were still kind of talking. But like, that's really what broke the camel's back. Like, I moved in with Jerrod and she was fucking with her ex, and we just stopped fucking with each other. It was stupid as fuck. It was dumb. It was dumb, but we were young. So I don't know. We just stopped fucking around. We just stopped being friends. It was stupid as fuck. But and guess what? Guess what, bitch? She ended up with Jose. And they had a fucking kid together, bitch. And I kept telling the bitch, be with that nigga. He spends it on you. He loves you. Like, that nigga, he would literally put his jacket down and let the bitch walk. Like, he loved her. And I told her, bitch, just be with him. Like, bitch, just be with him. But she was like, no, I don't want to be with him. I'll be with my aunt, da, 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 da. And guess what? They get together and they have a baby. And I think they're still together to this day. Probably. Yeah. And I'm like, really, bitch? Then you just end up with the nigga after I told you over and over and over to just be with him? Stupid bitch. I'm just making shit up. Girl, you wish I was just making shit up. No, this was my life. It was lit as fuck. And at the same time, here comes Niecy and the sisters, and we all partying. Girl, it was just lit after lit after lit after lit. It was so much lit shit going on. It was just like, everyone was so turned up all the fucking time. It was fun.